All right. Welcome, everyone, to the continuation of the Capcom Disney block. All right. I think I can be heard. Everybody's ready. This is Neural's run. He's the world record holder. Oop. And his current time is 16:55. Rafioza held it for 5 years prior to this. Shanaberry Blast commentating for Neural. So Neural, I think you're ready. I don't know if you want me to count you down, but... All right, I can count you down if you like. I'm the only one on here, so I'm going to go 10, 9, 8, up, here we go! All right! So this was a late release for a Nintendo game. It was 1993. So it's actually not quite as well known as Chippendale. By the way, GG Indie Sweet for that 957. That was incredible, dude. So this Chippendale 2 cart is actually kind of rare. So we'll be playing it on emulator today. It is a very, very rare cart to get your hands on. If you see it for cheap, pick it up for sure. So as I was saying, Rafioza held the world record. He had it actually for 5 years, and it's only really been the last year that it's been coming down and finally got that sub 17. So shout out to all those Russian runners out there who brought that time down. That timer starts, press start. Someone's got to start that timer. Well, sorry guys. Wasn't sure if I was counting down that timer or what, but whoever's in charge of the timer on Best of NES, please start it. So there's a little bit of explanation at the beginning here, but all right, good stuff. Right, reset timer. Here we go. We'll have to do a countdown for this. All right, I'm not sure, but here we go. I'll count down 10, 9. 7, 6, 5, 4, 1. Can we do it? We're still running. All right, sorry guys for the delay. I predict an awesome run as well. Okay, timer's reset, so I'm going to do another countdown. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it! Here we go on control of character. Countdown from 100. Good one, Apollo. Right. Oh, timer. Yes. Okay, cool. We've got the timer running. So here we are in the first stage. It is the restaurant. The stage is going to go really fast because Neural is incredible. You're going to see him, or her, sorry. You're going to see Neural avoiding these R's as much as possible. Are going to lead up to a max health, but in a speed run, you don't really want those. They're just going to make your cutscene longer. Don't fail, choose Dale, guys. All right, here we go. One really cool thing about this game is when you pick up the boxes, you can actually throw diagonally, which you're going to see quite a bit, especially in boss fights, specifically in boss fights. throw the box up to the right or left and also diagonally, which is really, really incredible. This game is a lot harder than it looks. It's a very, very difficult game, very RNG heavy, and the bosses get harder and harder. So here's our first boss. This boss is pretty RNG dependent as far as your box drops. When the box drops on his head, he is going to take damage, which is pretty awesome. Now, you'll see the box blinking. Neural's really incredible at the ability to make that box go into that charge mode. You get double damage when it's in charge mode, but it's a lot more difficult to make that happen than it looks. You actually have to be moving in place for about 20 frames, I believe, which makes it really, really difficult in this really cramped space. And there it is, boss done. Like a pro. This is a strat, turnaround strat to get that box bouncing, flashing sooner. And it's just really, really difficult. It's a frame perfect strat, but we might see one. Oh, that was not intentional, but we'll keep moving. Good place for a death. Now, this is the sewers. Again, we're going to see a lot of R's here that we're going to try to avoid. You will see some damage boosts that are on purpose. There might be a comment lag. Down 1 second. Yeah, sorry about the comment lag. I'm checking Discord right now. Try to get the... Thank you guys so much for the patience, but this boss right here is Flying Feline. I'm just gonna keep on rocking while I try to get the link up for the... There we go. All right, guys, I am going to get up here. Hopefully. Yeah, just give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. There we go. All right. And got it. Here we go. Okay. I'm having trouble getting that timed out, but just while that goes, gosh, sorry, dudes, I didn't actually have the right link, and I was just watching it off Twitch with you guys. I was wondering about the lag. Should have asked. No compatible source. All right, so here, this boss is the first auto-scrolling boss, so I want to go ahead and talk about this. Whiskey Weasel's a hilarious boss. He drinks whiskey and spits out fire at you. Neural is incredible at this level. It's absolutely the best. It's mesmerizing, and it goes by faster than any other player. The pattern that is figured out is incredible, and that was an unfortunate death. Just trying to get this all set up. So yeah, so sorry guys. I'm not getting the to show, and everyone's in Discord trying to help me figure this out. And I got it up in Explore, and I'm still, it's whatever reason, it's just saying no compatible source was found. So I'm really sorry I'm not able to get the synced up. Here we go. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying to get it to allow, and it's not letting me allow it. But anyway, guys, I'd rather just talk about this game because it's incredible. Maybe I'll just try to move ahead. This escaping, where are we at? Haunted warehouse. Wow, we missed the escaping the refrigerator, which was actually the only stage that doesn't have a boss, and it's timed. But the haunted warehouse, this grim ghost we're coming up to is actually going to take 7 hits. This boss gets really, really ridiculously difficult. Not letting me allow it. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. I think I finally got it. All right. Sorry about that, guys. But I am finally synced up now, if it will play. So the boss that you guys are seeing now, awesome. Here we go. This is the Grim Ghost. I am on 7 hits with this guy. You're gonna get, anytime you get these electrical ones, which we've been getting actually really good RNG here with the ball drops. But this is great RNG. When you see the electrical blasts, lightning, that stuff is just wasted cycles. There's literally nothing you can do but dodge. The only way you can attack is actually whenever you get those ball drops. All right, we cleared that stage with limited difficulty. That was fantastic. So these bonus stages here, you get a chance to get one up, but when you're speedrunning, you really just want to get it done as quickly as possible. These cutscenes, just have to get through this. You can't really get through this any faster. All the dialogue. Yeah, so here, you are going to choose right? Okay, so where do we go? Clock tower. You got to make sure you don't switch over to no, because you're going to go through that dialogue one more time if you do. Are you sure? Make sure you hit yes. This is a really, really cool stage. These screen scrolls can be really tricky sometimes. Absolutely a great run of it. This clock tower, you're going to see some damage boosts that are going to be intentional. This is just, these are really, really tricky sprite placements here. All right, thanks again, guys, for the patience. I hope you guys are enjoying the run. All right, so here is a really fun boss, Ornery Ostrich. It does take 8 hits, so one more since the last one. They do increase. But this is a really great strat, this iframe manipulation after the hit. You'll see Neural gets really, really close to the ostrich before actually throwing it, and it's for me, it would be instant death. But this is absolutely just a beautiful, beautiful use of iframes. As soon as that ostrich gets hit, it's a very short time that you can get that invisibility. It's beautiful. I actually hadn't seen anybody else use that strat until I watched Neural's run, and I believe I don't know if it's newer or just too risky for anyone else, but bravo! That was a beautiful, beautiful stage clear. Western World next, which is actually my favorite, oddly enough. I don't know why, but maybe it's just the Indiana Jones aspect of the carts, but I absolutely just adore Western World. So we are going to get to a part of the stage here. Right here. Now this can be really tricky, and I'm really excited to see if Neural goes with the jump strat. Yes, awesome. Seeing Neural jump off that cart is just so exciting. Most of us have to slow down that lever and then gain that momentum again once we have cleared the ball drop. But man, that jump is it's so precise and it's so beautiful. It's just adds such a nice pizzazz. It is just an incredibly consistent run. Yeah, love watching Neural run this game. Absolute master. So here we go on to a boss that can be kind of a jerk. Card Cat. So if you get the right placement, this boss can be a breeze, but it is a very RNG dependent boss. Right here, that's like the perfect position. Cards are going to get thrown right in the perfect place. If you're standing a little closer to the cat, can't hit you at all. It's absolutely the best placement you can get for the cat, best RNG you can get. Sometimes the cat will throw cards like that, and they will not land. It's a very, very RNG heavy boss, and it can be very, very frustrating. Oddly enough, can be a run killer. But it can also be a really fun, quick kill like that. Fantastic. Just beautiful. Future world. After, of course, this. So this future world has some really cool damage boosts. It makes me nervous when I see the damage boosts because, so here we go. We're going to have to wait right here. This is the one spot where we actually do have to wait in the game. Nothing you can do about it. And these guys, it's so beautiful how Neural gets really close to these guys before jumping over them. It's just really clean, just beautiful. Risky for me, but it's just so clean. These big dog dudes aren't going to be a problem at all for Neural. Look how close. Look how close. Just can't even believe those jumps. They're so precise. Now, it's Grimacing Gecko here. This is an interesting boss. You cannot do the jump throw, a horizontal throw, unless you're going to take damage from the bulldozer, from the actual wrecking ball. So you're going to see diagonal throws. And that first tire tread, or the first track that you see that's further left, that one is not going to hurt you. Now, it's the one on the right. That will do damage. If you run into that, you're dead, or you're going to take a hit. For most of us, you're dead because you're coming in here with 1 hit point. Now, Neural usually stays, if this was a world record attempt, Neural would be staying in between the wrecking ball and Gecko the whole time. You get the best RNG, the best possibility for the quickest wrecking ball drops, which are then going to give you your weapon. A lot of bosses in this game, you're waiting on your weapon. And that's what kind of can make this game pretty frustrating to speedrun because it's RNG dependent on a lot of things. That was a really, really beautiful. If you go watch her world record run, I've never heard Neural speak, okay? If you go watch Neural's world record run, you'll see she stays right in between the wrecking ball and the boss the entire time. It's absolutely incredible. So definitely go check out that world record run, 16:55. It's incredibly, incredibly impressive. Now, we've got the control room. This is where I was thinking before. We're going to take these damage boosts. You really, as you'll hear on other runners say, you just pretty much pick where you want to take your damage because you're going to take damage in this level, which makes this so nerve-wracking because you're going in to one of pretty much the hardest part of the entire game. You're most likely, see here, we're going to take more damage boosts through this as well. Again, down to 1 heart. And you're typically on a speed run going into the hardest stage in the entire game with 1 health point. And here it is, all balls, green balls level stage. Now, the good thing is only 1 green ball can be on the screen at any given time. So these cannons won't shoot out a green ball if there's still a green ball on stage. Beautiful, beautiful. That was unbelievable. Unbelievable. I hope everyone is applauding at home because that was unbelievable. Most of us struggle with that tremendously. So if a green ball is still on the screen, the cannon is actually going to move its position and going to switch your RNG completely. So here we are, the Fat Cat. This is the final boss. 27 seconds of waiting, guys. 27 seconds. Here and wait for the final boss. Takes the longest time out of anything. There are stages that you can clear quicker than the wait for this boss to actually do something, which I find really intimidating in a speed run because my nerves just get shot. Perfect RNG right from the start. Ball drops in the position that Fat Cat falls. It's perfect. That means that literally he just gave himself damage, making your job a lot easier. And then those attacks only happen from Fat Cat if he's on the right side of the screen. On the left side, you don't have, or as long as he drops on the left side right here, you're not going to have a cycle where he's going to attack you. He throws 3 different attacks. 2 are kind of lightning based. Here we go, another beautiful RNG. Look at that. And this is the hardest boss as far as its hits. It takes 10 hits. So as far as the patience level of this boss, it's definitely the highest. But if you get good RNG, it can be a breeze. Now here we're gonna see the timing on this. As soon as you pick up that, it starts the counter. You have to hit the ball. I mean, it has to be perfect. It's a very, very precise hit as far as the countdown from that ball, that explosive device. It's gonna start counting down, and it has to hit Fat Cat right on the money, like right when it's about to hit 0. So you wanna throw it on the 1, but it's really, really difficult, as you saw on that missed one on the first, not that one, but the one before. It's just really, really, really tricky. So there we got the hit. And you see that little mini explosive animation? That should mean that this is the halfway point on our fight. I haven't been keeping track of the hits, but that should be the halfway point. And here we go. Great RNG. Like, what do? You do a dance, of course. Jump up and down. Have some fun. Dale, we usually don't get to see Dale in a run. I know Apollo's going crazy right now. Choose Dale, don't fail. But yeah, you always end up seeing Chip. Go. Okay, so here we're gonna get another throw. Gonna watch that countdown. 1. Awesome. Good stuff. Left. Fortunately, you can't really control where he's going to drop down. You can kind of try, I mean, depending on where you're on the screen, and there is a little bit of control. It's pretty difficult to get him to fall where you want him to fall. I mean, pro like Neural, it's not hard, but it can be difficult. And this boss just takes a lot of patience. We actually got, here we go. We forgot to say time. Sorry, that was my fault. We did forget to say time. The final hit on the boss is time. There we go. So yeah, it was under 1840. My bad, Neural. I apologize for my shoddy timing control. GG. That was an absolute incredible run. Yeah, the timer started correctly, but didn't stop correctly. I didn't catch exactly what time that was, but 16:55 is the world record by Neural. Definitely go check out the world record run. You can see it on Twitch or YouTube. Absolutely phenomenal. Thank you guys so much for watching this run. I hope you guys have fallen in love with Chip and Dale too, because I fall in love with it more and more every time I see it, and every time I play it. So definitely go check that out. Hope you guys want to play this game now. And I can't remember exactly what's up next. The Capcom Disney block should be continuing with some DuckTales, if I'm not mistaken. By Indie Sweez coming back at ya. We should see another amazing run. Neural, absolutely great job. GG. I'm absolutely inspired to continue bringing my time down as well, which I need to submit. So thank you so much, Neural, for being such an inspiration to the rest of us runners out there. Indie Sweez up next, and Indie Sweez is just gonna kill it as usual. I hope you guys had a great time.